Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we are going to be taking a look at Lattafa's Bade'e Oud Honor and Glory. So we'll do a full review of this fragrance as well as take a look at what everyone else thinks of this fragrance and is this something that you should consider picking up. So this fragrance was released in 2023 and it is an EDP concentration. You can usually find this for around 30 bucks, sometimes a little bit less, depending on where you shop. And this is a unisex fragrance. All right, so a quick look at the packaging and presentation. This is the box that it comes in. It's pretty nice, and you can see the bottle here. The cap is fairly heavy, and the atomizer does a fairly decent job. So taking a look at the note breakdown on Lattafa's website, top notes are pineapple brulee or pineapple and creme brulee. Mid notes are cinnamon, turmeric, benzoin, and black pepper. Base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, cashmere, and moss. Turmeric comes off as a warm and earthy spice, and cashmere is basically a synthetic woody musky scent. All right, so let's dive into the scent here. So when I first spray this on, I get a really nice blast of pineapple. It's not really a sugary, sickly, sweet pineapple. It's more of a warm and spicy pineapple. After a bit, it starts to open up and turns into more of a slightly spicy black pepper and that benzoin earthy vanilla, with the pineapple still lingering around just a bit. So once this dries down, it becomes a little bit more earthy and spicy, and a little bit of that sweet pineapple note fades almost completely away. So to my nose, it kind of turns into a slightly spicy, peppery, warm vanilla fragrance with a little bit of woods and earthiness underneath it. Overall, I would say that the fragrance is right down the middle as far as unisex to my nose. The opening leans just a bit on the feminine side, and I mean just a bit, but throughout the fragrance, it kind of leans back to more of a slightly masculine scent to me, but overall still very much a unisex fragrance. It still does have kind of a gourmand feel to it. It has a little bit of sweetness. To me, it's not an overly sweet, edible gourmand type fragrance that sometimes the category has. So as far as performance goes, to me this does a really solid job. I get really good projection for the first hour or two, and in the first 20 or 30 minutes it comes off really strong, but seems to die down after about that 30-minute mark. For longevity, I get around 6 hours out of this, so fairly standard to a $30 fragrance here. So as far as when to wear this fragrance, for me this is something that I break out in the cooler months, fall and winter. It could probably also work in the early part of spring, but to me this doesn't come off as a warm or hot weather fragrance, although I know that there are people who do wear this year round. So is this a fragrance that you should pick up? If you like fragrances that are described as delicious, slightly foody, warm and intriguing, this is probably something that you may enjoy. So reading a lot of other reviews and listening to other reviews, some of the downsides to this fragrance are some guys say this is a little too feminine and some ladies say this is a little too masculine, which to me tells me this is a perfect unisex scent. A couple of the other cons from people who've reviewed this fragrance are that it's too sickly sweet and that it's too synthetic. As far as the synthetic part goes, I could possibly see that, but again, it's a sub $30 fragrance. And two, yes, I could see how some people would find this too sweet. All right, guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments, and if you managed to stick around this long, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button.